You're welcome to my channel, The Blessing Place. Thank you for tuning in this hour. My name is Israel Joseph. If it's the first time around and you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe so that other videos you will be the first to receive it. Thank you very much. And every time you enjoy this video, I want you to like it, share it, and give a thumb up. Today we're going to look at is tithing relevant today? I want to give us 10 reasons tithing is still relevant to your life and your success. I know there's a lot of controversies when it comes to the issue of tithing, but I took time to seek the Lord to find out what is the mind of God concerning this. And so among the things God told me, that is what I want to share with us. So follow me as you go into these points one after the other. Let's read the book of Malachi chapter 3 from verses 8 to verses number 12. I read from verse 8. He said, "Will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But you say, wherein have we robbed you? Thee, in tithes and offerings. Ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven, and pour you out a blessing, that there may be room enough to receive it." Verse 11 now said, "And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts. And all nations shall call you blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts." So this is one of the controversial and scriptures in the Bible that a lot of people found to say it is a New Testament thing, is an old thing, and what have you. So on that, I had to go and study and seek the face of the Lord. And one of the things God told me before we go into other things is this: if we take time to read the book of Psalm and claim all that is there, we read the book of Isaiah and we enjoy what is there, we read the book of Jeremiah, we enjoy what are they not Old Testament scriptures? And because tithes has to do with money, a lot of people are agitated. You see, greed will not make people to understand what God is saying. So I want us to look at what is the mind of God for this hour, for this. I go to number one now. So number one says that there may be meat in my house. That is verse 10 of Malachi chapter 10. This is what the Lord told me. He said, if we still need meat in God's house and in our houses today, then tithe is irrelevant for now. If you need meat in your own house, you have needs, you have things you still want God to give to you, then tithes and tithing is still relevant in the now. So understand that. Let's go to number two. Number two says, open you the windows of heaven. In other words, God will open us the windows of heaven. So if we do yet have the need for open heavens in this age, then tithing is relevant. And a lot of people pray, God, give me open heavens. God, give me open heavens. Then if we still ask for open heaven in this age, and we need it in this age, then tithing is relevant. Number three, pour you out a blessing. That is in verse 10. Do we still need the outpouring of God's blessing in and on our lives? Then tithing is relevant. A lot of people ask God to pour out a blessing on them. They pray severally for blessing. But such people wouldn't want tithing or tithe to be mentioned in their hearings if we need the outpouring of God's blessings upon our lives. If blessing is relevant in the now, then tithing is relevant. Let's go to number 4. In number 4, not room enough blessing. God desires to pour out not enough blessing where our room cannot be enough to contain it. If you still have rooms that are not yet full, then tithing is relevant in the now. We still have bank account that is not full. We have the desire of men that is not already satiated. Then tithing is relevant because he said, I will pour you out a blessing that even your room cannot contain it. A lot of us are still in need. And these are major people, as it were, that will even be antagonizing the teaching of tithing. So if you have room that is not full, then tithing is relevant to your life and to your success. Let's go to number 5. Number 5 said, I will rebuke the devourer for your sake. That is in verse 11 of Malachi chapter 3. Do we have devourers around in our lives, businesses, project, etc.? Then tithing is relevant. If every time you lost things, your business failed, and a lot of things happen to your life, to your family, and other things, the devourer enter or is affecting whatever you are doing, then tithing is one of the ways to deal with it. If you don't pay your tithe, then God is saying that then he will let loose the devourer to deal with whatever thing you are doing, and there's nothing you can do about that. I believe you get that. Okay, let's go to number 6. Number 6 says, it shall not destroy the fruit of your ground. If the fruit of your ground still go through damages, then tithing is relevant. When you pay tithe, God says is going to rebuke the devourer for your sake, so that your fruit, what your business or what you're doing as a business will not be damaged. Profit will not be taken away. Even the capital will not just disappear. If you have such in your life, then you need to consider tithing. Number 7 says, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field. That is in verse 11 of Malachi chapter 3. If our vines yet cast their fruit before time in the field, talking about failure at the edge of success. If you still have failure at the edge of success and you are still antagonizing tithing, then you should see where your problem is coming from. He said, when you pay your tithe, God said he will not allow such to happen. It's one of the ways to deal with failure at the edge of success. So, beloved, you need to be wise here so that you begin to do the needful. Let's go to number 8. Number 8 said, nations shall call you blessed. That is in verse 12 of Malachi chapter 3. Do you have the desire to be called blessed and indeed manifest the blessing? Then tithing is relevant for you. If every time you want to see people call you blessed, you want to hear people call you blessed, then tithing is one of the ways to activate that in your life. Let's go to number 9. Number 9 says, ye shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts, in verse 12 of Malachi chapter 3. If there is the desire that your land, nation, city, town, village, farm, and what have you, should be characterized or marked by delight and very pleasing, then tithing is one of the things to engage in. If you just don't want your land, you don't want your nation to be a delightsome land, then there's no need for you to pay tithe. But when you desire this, tithing is very, very key to meet your need. Let's go to number 10. Number 10 says, will a man rob God? Yet you have robbed me. You can find that in Malachi chapter 3 from verses number 8. If you have repented from robbery, then demonstrate it by tithing 10% of all of your income. Many say they have repented but they find it difficult to obey this scripture. As long as you have not obeyed this scripture, you are calling it an Old Testament thing, then you are a robber, and no robber will have their part in heaven. All robbers, all thieves will go to hell. You need to understand that. And those are the things the Lord told me. So I want you to be wise in this bit. Beloved, let's go to the conclusion here. So thank you for your precious time. I'll meet you soon in the next video. Please connect with me via the comment section. If you have any question or you have anything you want to say, please write it on the comment section and I'm going to answer you appropriately. Thank you one more time. God bless you.